This unassuming garage door is the new Nouveau. It's actually the old Nouveau, it's where it all started. So just wanted to show you where we're up to at the moment. So I've just spent the winter converting the garage. It's got a false floor in it, as you can see here. So breeze blocks, staging wood platforms, and then some laminate floor. So if there's any future flooding issues, no problem for us. Over towards the left hand side we have all of the garage crap, so tools, paints, bits of bike parts, lawnmower stuff, all neatly out the way, and then we're into the main part. So if I swing around this side, get a better idea of it. So that's a new bar. It's not going to be open to the public like the last one. This is purely for research purposes, drinking at home, maybe a few mates over, and just some demonstration stuff, because we're going to be filming a lot of what I'm going to be doing now, which is going to be recipe research, technique research. So do you actually get a difference in beer from, say, a standard mash, a stepped mash, and a decoction mash? That sort of stuff, as well as researching the old historical recipes and recreating them and seeing what they were actually like. So the setup in the new place is a sink, because you have to have a sink. There will also be a separate hand sink on the wall next to that. We have a 100 litre hot liquor tank, or rather a hot water tank, because that is going to be the hot water supply, because there's no mains water into here. There's no mains electric either. You might see this extension cable going in there, but the lights actually run off that battery pack normally, but it's almost out of battery. So that's a hot water supply, which will also be used if I need any additional sparge water and for cleaning. And then there is this. This is my Kamuri brewery, or brower. It's a programmable 50 litre all-in-one system, so I can do step mashing without having to take some out and warm it up. It's going to make brew days quite a lot easier, but I'm probably going to just use it as a big mash tun, to be quite honest, and use the hot liquor tank and do 3-pot mashing as I normally do. I've got two currently 50 litre conical fermenters. The SS Tech one is all singing, all dancing, internal cooling coils. I think it can do pressure fermenting, not entirely certain, I'll have to check that. I will be replacing that temperature probe dough, probably directly with an Inkberg probe, and a standard 50 litre fermenter in the corner there. This is all of the stuff that I've also accumulated over the years. The bar, a couple of keg lines, some cornies, some kegs underneath it. It's all been sized out so that I can fit underneath there what I would would I have at maximum time for a party. I will be filming this actual kit out of this brewery though, so putting in the electric extension cables. I've got some commander lines for that so that they're waterproof. Fitting a Hermes rig so that this will also work to keep the fermenters warm. There will be a pipe going along the back wall there that's insulated, hooked up to a pump, and the Inkbird for that, so that will keep these nice and warm. Where these boxes of stuff is at the moment, the flash cooler will sit there, which will work to cool the beer lines, so they will actually come along underneath, hook into the flash cooler, and then cool those down. I think two of the keg fonts are actually chilled to the font as well, so I'll hook those up to the flow return, but mostly it's going to be for crash cooling the fermenters. So I'll be wiring all of that in, or plumbing all of that in, filming it and showing you how you actually do this sort of stuff. I'll also be hooking the gas in properly, and again filming every aspect of it all, so a bit like instruction videos in a way, so you can see how you're supposed to hook it all up for home, even for commercial premises as well, if you're running on a small scale and you don't have the luxury of free wall into the cold store sort of thing. So this is the new old Beer Nouveau. So you can expect a lot more videos from it. I do have a nice little mini tripod that will sit the phone which I film on, because it can do proper HD filming on this, about here, and I've got the mic set up and that as well. I think the lighting's pretty good. I've got more lighting if I need it. So yeah, expect lots of videos, not just how to dial in your kit, work out your dead loss space, work out your brew kit efficiency, recipe planning as well, but also brewing to style. So if you wanted to brew a West Coast IPA, this would be like an instruction video. This is how to brew a typical West Coast IPA, or a standard to the style guidelines West Coast IPA. Not being very strict about it, because style guidelines are guidelines and they are quite vague, but just give people ideas of how to brew different sorts of styles of beers. It's still a while off yet, because these backboards also need painting with some kitchen paint, waterproof paint. Then they'll need sealing, and that one still needs the wallpaper taken off it. The wood itself needs treatment with linseed oil and then varnished, and that's all of the wood in here, including on the bar, all the way around. I mean, it looks more like a sauna than a bar, but I've not got an issue with that. So yeah, and of course that needs plumbing in, so wastewater to go out to the drain just outside. So still a way to go, but I thought I'd give you an update, because I actually now have beer hooked up, so I can spend a lot more time out here, and the roof doesn't leak, which is a major bonus. Right, cheers.